What are Layer 3 blockchains in crypto? Layer 3 protocols are built on top of Layer 2s to provide enhanced scalability so developers can create customized application-specific blockchains based on their needs. Layer 3 protocols are built on top of Layer 2s to host application-specific decentralized applications. Layer 3s can solve a variety of issues such as scalability, interoperability, customization, and more. Some examples of Layer 3 protocols are Orbs, Arbitrum Orbit, and zkSync hyperchains. Layer 1s are blockchains that form the foundation, where blocks are added and transactions are finalized. However, Layer 1s suffer from the blockchain trilemma, where they have to sacrifice either scalability, decentralization, or security. Blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum prioritize decentralization and security over scalability, and these networks experience low transaction speeds as network users increase. This is where Layer 2s, which tackle the scalability issue, come in. Layer 2s are off-chain vertical scaling solutions that run on top of Layer 1s like Ethereum to enable scalability, offering users faster transaction and lower gas fees. They can take the form of rollups or validiums, as in the case of Polygon 2.0. Many Layer 2 solutions such as Polygon, zkSync, and Arbitrum have released solutions that enable developers to create app-specific chains built on top of the Layer 2, which brings us to Layer 3s. Layer 3s are advanced protocols built upon existing Layer 2 solutions, which offer interoperability and application-specific functionalities. This means that Layer 3s are highly customizable and are able to suit a developer's specific needs, such as enabling solutions for targeted issues like privacy or supporting a high volume of transactions, all while still inheriting the security of the Layer 1 blockchain. Currently, most Layer 3s are built on Ethereum, and there are blockchains, such as Bitcoin, which are not suited to host Layer 3 applications at time of writing. What problems do Layer 3s solve? Now, with an understanding of how Layer 1s, 2, and 3s work together, let's take a closer look at Layer 3s and how they further scale the blockchain.
What problems do Layer 3s solve? Now, with an understanding of how Layer 1s, 2, and 3s work together, let's take a closer look at Layer 3s and how they further scale the blockchain. Scalability. Designed to enhance scalability beyond the current capabilities of Layer 1s and Layer 2s, Layer 3s are extremely scalable. Therefore, the network would be able to handle a much larger volume of transactions and support a broader range of complex applications at the same time. Complex dApp support. Layer 3s are able to provide the necessary infrastructure for the development of more complex decentralized applications that require more advanced features. This could potentially help improve web design to include more advanced features on the application, making it more accessible for layman users. Depending on the developer's needs, Layer 3s can also facilitate more complex smart contract designs that Layer 1 and Layer 2s could not handle due to limited scalability. Blockchain interoperability. Layer 3s also addresses the problem of interoperability. Layer 3s can act as a bridge between the different blockchains so that the transactions and data can flow across the different platforms. This means that the Layer 3 dApps have the functionality to connect to different chains such as Ethereum and Solana. Customization. Layer 3s can also be customized to the unique needs of the developers. For example, developers can introduce application-specific mechanisms that only allow the execution of private transactions and contracts, which would only allow some data to be revealed. Due to the highly customizable functionality of Layer 3s, developers can customize their dApps' governing mechanism, rules, and functionalities according to their needs. Arbitrum Orbit allows developers to customize different aspects of their chain. For example, developers are able to customize and choose which tokens to accept for transaction fees on their chain. This gives developers the flexibility to choose and potentially include a native token for the platform, allowing developers to customize the functionality of their dApp to their unique needs. In addition, developers can customize their dApp to ensure users have more consistent and reliable gas prices. Developers can also launch their own blockchain network with specific features, such as Arbitrum's Nitro-powered blockchain network and Stylus for EVM+ compatibility. Some other customizations that Arbitrum Orbit provides include privacy, permissions, fee tokens, governance, and much more. Cost-effective. As Layer 3 networks process some of the transactions and operations off-chain, this helps to reduce congestion on the network, which in turn heavily reduces the transaction fees. This cost efficiency helps to reduce the cost barriers to entry, making it much more accessible for developers and users alike. For example, the Xi network is a dedicated gaming network built to power Web3 games. Built via Arbitrum's Layer 3 network, the Xi network introduces parallel processing to increase efficiency and scalability while further reducing cost at the same time. Accessibility. Layer 3s can also be made to be more accessible to the masses and easier to be implemented. For example, Arbitrum's Layer 3, Arbitrum Orbit allows anyone to build and deploy their own Layer 3 on Arbitrum Nitro without needing approval. In comparison, launching Layer 2s require a proposal around their trust model and how they will accomplish full decentralization. Use cases of Layer 3s. Now that we've looked at what problems Layer 3s solve, here are some possible use cases of Layer 3s. Gaming applications. One use case for Layer 3s is blockchain gaming. By operating on Layer 3, it enables the application to function on a dedicated blockchain, which allows the transactions to handle a much larger volume of transactions at faster speeds. This is particularly important for gaming applications to help developers maintain a seamless in-game experience for users. Gaming applications tend to process many microtransactions, which can tend to be most costly. As such, operating the application on Layer 3 can allow developers to ensure cost efficiency for users due to the lowered transaction fees of Layer 3s. Decentralized finance applications. Another possible use case for Layer 3 is decentralized finance applications. Operating on Layer 3s is ideal as it enables decentralized finance applications to be customized according to the needs of the application. This means that developers will be able to customize the privacy settings and the different functionalities of the application. In addition, Layer 3s are extremely scalable, which ensures that the high volume of transactions can be processed quickly, which is extremely important for real-time trading. Layer 3s also allows for interoperability among various blockchain networks, allowing users to transfer their assets across the different networks. Examples of Layer 3s. While the concept of Layer 3s is still considered a relatively new development in crypto, here are some notable projects to look out for. Orbs. Working in conjunction with existing Layer 1 and Layer 2 protocols, Orbs is a Layer 3 blockchain that focuses on addressing the scalability issues faced by the Ethereum blockchain. According to their website, Orbs view their Layer 3 as an enhanced execution which allows developers to develop their smart contracts by operating as a decentralized serverless cloud.